Are you feeling bummed about your brown lawn? Because if you are, you're not alone.
Yeah, it's painful at times for sure. If you're already getting tired of sweating while you're pushing the lawnmower, have you seen these robotic things? The researchers at the University of Florida say they may be more effective than you think. Ariel Placencia is live in Tampa for us. Hi there, Ariel. I've seen some of these before, but we all want to know more. What about this study out of UF?
Yeah, guys, so you know these robotic lawnmowers, they're honestly kind of like robot vacuums just for the grass. And so if you have a complex landscape, they might struggle a little bit. But researchers at US really put these robots to the test, and they found some interesting things.
We know that a healthy turf is the best.
And for St. Augustine grass, that typically means leaving it 3 to 4 inches tall. But University of Florida researchers wanted to know if some of the earliest robotic lawnmowers, which only cut at 2.4 inches, would ruin this kind of turf if they ran every day. Turns out they didn't.
Honestly, it kind of surprised us that Floratam, which is one of the older varieties that typically needs that higher height of cut, that it was able to perform at that.
One reason why could be that gliding over the yard every day results in a much gentler trim. Instead of one massive chop a week, the robot takes just a small amount each time.
By eliminating, the vertical growth, and it forced the grass to grow more in a horizontal. And so it was much more dense.
Bottom line, robotic mowers can be pretty effective, UF experts argue. But with newer models now on the market, they suggest sticking to that golden rule of height.
The mower that we were testing at the time was limited to that 2.4 inches. We've seen the more modern robotic mowers that allow for that higher height of cut.
And that's critical. Right now in Tampa Bay,
lawns are getting a little brown.
Doesn't matter if you're using a robot or a push mower.
Getting a good height on your grass is important. The highest cut possible is what you're going to be looking for.
But local landscapers like Trevor Hickman argue those robots may still require some good old-fashioned manual labor.
It's not going to bag the clippings, it's not going to take them away, it's not going to put them in the trash for you, and it's going to leave behind thrash, which is your cuttings, and that gets to blocking the roots from getting water.
And with yards already starved for water, we can't afford to make matters any worse.
A lot of mistakes people make, they want to cut it too often at a low height, and that's what ruins the grass. That's what gets more of the brown.
And so just one quick reminder about those once-a-week watering restrictions that are in place in so many of our Bay Area counties. So just remember, only water on your day, designated date and time for your particular county. And also one final note on those robotic lawnmowers, they do have docking stations, and so they are going to be prone to some outdoor hazards or dangers that you might not think about, like lightning or fire ants. And so if you're interested in learning more, I've sort of elaborated more on this in the story that we posted over on Fox13News.com. Mark and Allie.
To check it out. This new technology is great. It makes us all a little bit lazier too, maybe. But hey, if it works for us, it works. Ariel, thanks much.